Hello, my lovies. On today's episode, we take you on a journey to Beaufort West, a town in the Western Cape province. It is the largest town in the arid Great Karoo region. It has over 34,000 inhabitants, and majority of the people speak Xhosa and Afrikaans. I'm sure you're wondering what we went there to do. We went for a funeral. Yes, a funeral. My friend's dad is late, so we went to accompany her to bury her father. And because I love you guys, I'm going to take you through the whole process of how the Xhosas do their funeral and bury the dead. Stay tuned and enjoy the ride with us. The journey was about 7 hours from Cape Town. We finally got there in the evening, and as customs demanded, we had to go to the family house for a welcome ceremony, which consists of a prayer and family bonding. We later retired to our rooms to rest for the funeral the next day.
Singabantwana bakho sizobulela incaba yakho, sizobulela ufefe lwakho, sizobulela uthando lwakho, sizobulela Thixo uthe wasithwala endleleni mesilungileyo, wasilondoloza, wasozingenisa mesilungileyo kumnqoba wakwamenziwa. Nkosi yam, naku siyifemeli ke wena Thixo, sizobulela lo madla akho amakhulu angumangaliso ke wena Thixo, ngoba Thixo wena uyingcwele yengcwele mesilungileyo. Sizobulela ke mzali, nanjengoThixo ongahlulwa nto ezantsi emhlabeni, ubungumqhubi mesilungileyo kwindlela ebesihamba kuyo mesilungileyo, khange sibone izigingxigingxi zendlela. Sibulela lo ncaba yakho ke mesilungileyo engunaphakade mesilungileyo. Fikelela ke wena mzali nalapha eyam engqondo ingenaqiqi, fikelelo khona ke lo gama lakho lingcwele, igama elinamandla, igama eliphilisayo. Amen. Amen.
On the funeral day, we woke up quite early because the funeral rites had to be performed very early. The rites consisted of the accepting and welcoming of the body into the house by the eldest male in the family, and in some instances, a pastor could also do that rite. After the body is accepted, it is then taken into the house and a small ceremony is performed. The ceremony involves only the close family of the deceased. A pastor is called to pray and given a short word before the body is transported to the church. At the church, we spent about an hour and 30 minutes. There was worship, praises, a sermon was read, and tributes were read by the family and friends. After the service, the body was transported to the cemetery where the final rites were performed. As soon as the body was buried, we departed back to the family house where the after tears was performed.
ukuze le ndawo yokuphumula ngoxolo nokugcinakala komzimba wesitaka sakho ezakunikela ibheni lakho luhle wena olusikhona komohleli elawula kunye loyihlo nomoya ingcwele emne ukhona phakathi amen.
For those that do not know what after tears is, it is when the family and friends of the deceased gather to drink and eat and make merry to celebrate a life well spent of the deceased.
For the better ones.
Exactly, Joe.
We must know each other before we date each other.
Exactly.
On the last day of the funeral rites is the throwing of bones day. On this day, a sheep is slaughtered. In doing this, a professional has to be hired to stab the sheep once for it to die. If it does not die, it means the rites cannot be complete. After the sheep dies, it is cooked and shared amongst everyone present. everyone is done eating, the bones from the sheep are thrown away to finalize the ritual. During the same final rites, the clothes of the deceased are brought outside. Water is sprinkled on the clothes and a prayer is said, after which the clothes are hanged outside the house for anyone who is interested in taking the clothes to come and make a pick. After the funeral rites is over, before everyone departs to their various homes, family members, especially the children, are taken to the graveyard of the eldest in the family who has passed away to ask for protection whilst on their journey back to their homes. they visit the place, they then move to the place where the deceased was buried and also ask for protection from him and also to make their requests known to him. Guys, I hope you loved this episode and you learned something about how South Africans perform their funeral rites. Till we meet again, it's bye for now.